कुछ मैं दिनों से सो नहीं हूँ पा रहा, है समंदर भी शोर गुल मचा रहा, तलखी से हवाएं हैं सनी हुई, दे दे मुझको तो चैन वाली ओढ़नी, फर्श ठंडा पड़ा है, नम सी ये हवा है, पलकों पर ये बैठे ख्वाब भी है किल से, आज रात चांद बात करना मेरे दिल से.
IP Singh, Rajarshi Sanyal, welcome to CNN-News18. Both of you are, of course, part of a band called Faridkot.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
To start with, your latest single titled Chaand, generally delivering a super hit track, musicians like to take the same path. Often comes out with a song which matches the magic of their previous hit, even though it was a collaboration, Jeda Nasha, between you and Amar Jalal. What is the objective behind changing gears from an upbeat number to this slow but a very soothing song?
We like to kind of experiment with our music all the time. So, Jeda Nasha was also a song which was very unlike all our previous songs. So, I mean, we're just continuing doing that because I think it keeps us inspired as musicians. It keeps us interested in what we're doing. I mean, it's great that audiences have shown so much love for Jeda Nasha, and we are very grateful for it. But it's like we've reached, like they got, like Jeda Nasha was made because of this perspective, right? Like, so we're still just continuing on that path. So yeah,
Yeah,
the
I
next one
mean,
is not going to sound like Chand.
we never thought that Jeda Nasha would also, we didn't sit and we were like, oh, let's make a super hit song. It was an expression, and that expression got liked by people. So we are just trying to keep giving something new to our audience.
You are described as a Sufi blues rock band from Delhi. While it's clear with the genre of music you are interested in, but it also sometimes it's important for indie musicians to stay it's very important for indie musicians to stay true to their roots. So what is the most personal part of the sound of Faridkot band that you think comes out in each of your songs or tracks?
I think all the songs are pretty personal, like each of them. So it usually is a reflection of where we are as musicians. Like so, and we have grown over the years. We've learned so many new things. We've had so many new life experiences. So I think the personal touch is us. So as long as we are making the song, it's always gonna sound like a Faridkot song. What that Faridkot song is will be dependent on where we are as people. So I guess I mean it's everything is personal in the song. It's all personal touches.
Sure. So then how the success of Jeda Nasha changed your life? Do you see more producers coming to you now asking for a song on the lines of Jeda Nasha?
Yes, of course, that is that's not surprising, but it's very flattering that people come and ask for, oh, give us another song like that. But let's see. I mean, hopefully, we would love to give our fans a lot more Jeda Nashas, and uh, hopefully soon something of Punjabi flavor will also come out again. Who knows?
I've read that you have described Jeda Nasha as a folk song because it was a collaboration between you and Amar Jalal. So would you please like to talk to us about the backstory on how you created Jeda Nasha? This was of course not part of the script.
I mean,
Raj.
we were kind of like thrown into a house with Amar Jalal and Amar Jalal group, and told that we had 5 days to make a song.
3 days to make a song and the rest to
Three.
record and shoot it.
Yeah, actually 3 days to kind of compose and structure the song, and yeah, so I mean, it was a pretty much a blur, honestly. I think I remember that we were just kind of one after the other. Every single step was taken on instinct and on this thing. And what I liked about making that song was that, as a musician, you always try to, try to put in your musicality or this thing, and you try to think that, oh, okay, I won't do it this way, I won't do it this way. So we didn't really have a lot of time to think about that. It was very instinctive. It was very like, let's just try this. It sounds good. Let's just do it. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, and I think uh, it was like one of those crazy high intensity creative 5 days where we just had nothing else to do but to just make a song. So that was fun. Yeah.
IP, how you arrived on this at this hook line, Jeda Nasha? Was it part of?
Actually, a lot of the song, the basic structure and all, Amar had with him.
Okay.
So we just refined it, how to make it very precise. I mean, there were things like Jeda Nasha, Nasha teri akhan vich aave mainu. Like there was a lot of things that needed a little sharpening. So once we heard this track, we were like, hey man, this track is so beautiful. Let's strip it down. Let's make it more precise. Even in the groove, you will see it's like ta, ta, ta. That's all that is playing. So we try to keep it simple. Like Raj said, we didn't have much time. So जो हमें लग रहा था कि देखो ब्रॉस ये बेसिक तो हमें इतना समझ आ रहा है तो इतना करना चाहिए और मजा आ रहा है. So that's why it was yeah, I mean it's Amar's line, but बहुत मजा आया इसको करने में.
Please give us few lines of Jeda Nasha. We can't move ahead without listening to that song.
जेड़ा नशा नशा तेरी अखां विचों आवे मैनू मैं वेखिया बड़ा नायो लखां विचों आवे मैनू दिल दे नेड़े होवे तू मेरे दिल दे नेड़े होवे तू मेरे दिल बस चावे तैनू जेड़ा नशा. Thank you.
Madhu is your another track, which was your first hit, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
You're right.
What was it like tasting success for the first time for both of you?
I think we were so young at the time, and I remember Madhava and even Laila was one song that everybody seemed to kind of latch on to. It was really strange because it's like we were sitting in a room and we were writing music, and then next thing you know that and it was very word of mouth at the time. Internet, like when we started out 2008, the internet wasn't that big a thing. You know what I mean? So, and obviously streaming and all was miles away. So it was pretty much like a word of mouth thing. It's like, we were sitting somewhere, we were doing something, and then, somebody's like, yeah, I heard this track of yours. And we're like, how did you hear it? Like, somebody shared it with me. So it was literally like people were sharing audio files on their phone, like not even like, because WhatsApp also barely existed back then. It was like BlackBerry Messenger and, stuff like that. So it was nice. It was very strange, and it was very, I guess gratifying to get that kind of response out of the blue. And on like probably the first song, Madhu was one of the first songs we ever made. And so yeah, it was strange, but it was fun.
To be honest, we had no clue what to do with the appreciation. We were getting, we were too young and too, and things were happening so fast that there was no time to sit down and figure out what's happening. But yeah, it was quite humbling that our first track got onto radio, and then people still are vibing with it.
And then remember when and how you heard your first hit in public for the first time? Do you remember?
I mean, yeah, we heard it on the radio playing while driving, so it was quite an amazing feeling.
Do you remember the moment? Do you remember when you heard this song in public for the first time? It must be a big deal for you.
We actually performed at this event for a radio channel, I remember, and like that's where we played it for the public for the first time. And is that your question? Like, what was the feeling like to play it?
No, I said, for everything, the first is anything that you do for the first time it's very special for an artist.
Yeah.
So I think, what was it like hearing your song in public for the first time? This must be a big hype for you.
it was more like, oh yaar, वो वाला patch की जगह वो use करना चाहिए था. The voice is not tuned well enough,
Your
and
voice is
you know
gone.
we were.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Hello. Oh.
Yeah,
I
now
can hear you.
Hello. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, so we were looking at all the mistakes that we made that we could do better. But of course, it was a great feeling. It was, you grow up being a musician, and if you want to be a pop musician, if you want to make music for people, it is a great feeling when you know that the music is reaching out to everyone. So yeah, it was quite amazing.
Both of you come from Delhi, and you have a good command on Hindi.
Ji.
How do you react to the song which often sounds like having forced Punjabi, peppered with some common Punjabi phrases or words?
मुझे भगवान ने बॉम्बे भेजा इसलिए मैं मैं दुखी हो गया हूँ पंजाबी वर्ड्स के गलत तरीके से इस्तेमाल सुन सुन के, और जबकि मतलब देयर आर इजी वे आउट एंड यू कैन फिगर समथिंग आउट व्हिच still is authentic to the language and मासी. So मेरे को लगता है ये तो मेरा one of the life mission है कि जो हिंजाबी है उसको अच्छे से बनाया जाए. मुझे ये नहीं लगता कि प्योरिटी ऐसा कि एक ही भाषा में चलना चाहिए. Of course you can mix two languages and you must, and but it should be done a little more authentically, and I think we are on the right path.
You said Hinjabi.
Hinjabi.
That's Hindi and Punjabi, right?
Yes.
So then when you teamed up with Shilpa Rao for the song Numani, now Shilpa has this gifted voice. Anyone can fall in love with her voice. If Numani wasn't a Punjabi song, agar wo say Hindi mein hota, to kitna difference hota?
Honestly, we never thought about this question ever, but because the song from its conception was a Punjabi thought, and it's been with us for some time. Raj came up with the riff, and it just reminded me of Punjab and Punjab's border areas where there's Rajasthan ke saath touch hota hai. So that vibe was invoked by what Raj was playing. It sounded like a very nomadic sort of a situation. And since I come from Punjab, I've learned Punjabi. I've grown up listening to it. So when it came to something earthy, something rural, something tribal, तो मेरे अंदर की जो भाषा है वो पंजाबी है, तो वो उसमें आ गया. बट आई एम श्योर हिंदी में भी बनाते, तो अब आपने दिया है तो सोचते हैं इसका हिंदी भी वर्जन बना के आपको सुनाएंगे.
So then, which song, according to you, the one changed your life or the one put you on the map? Would you say Lela? Because it also got praise from Vishal.
Yeah, it was definitely Lela, because I think there was one song that again which we randomly made in a room and everybody just connected so hard to it. We've been very lucky like that, because I think we just sit and make songs the way we feel strongly about, and somehow one of them just goes out there and everybody seems to like it. So I mean, yeah, I think Lela was definitely that first song that did that for us.
So then, आपने अभी गिटार की बात की, तो Raj, what are the new tones or different tones that you have discovered, maybe while jamming for your new songs?
Wow, that's a great question. I would love to answer that. I'm quite a guitar nerd, and I keep
Yeah, I can leave now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I mean, if I have to go technical, like I love these days. I think one of the things I'm really enjoying doing is having like this very silky kind of a guitar sound, which I think Chaand in Chaand, that's a sound I really went for, where you roll off the tone knob of your guitar and see what the guitar sounds like. It's almost like I don't know how to put it. It's like silk writing on silk or something. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. And I use a lot of octave guitar parts, and what else? Wow, I don't know. Those are definitely two tones that I really love and use a lot in guitars. I just got a 12 string recently, which I am looking forward to use in a lot of songs. So that's gonna be fun.
Well, we are looking forward to that and lots more. Many more hits. Good songs from you. Thank you so much for your time and all the best.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bharat.
Vishal. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Vishal.